Hi, warrior. It's Travson here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Hello.
Today we are back in Undercity, guys. Turned in a quest here last episode. Now we're going to pick up the quest, the Champion of the Banshee Queen.
I have no time for games.
It pleases me greatly to see the battle-hardened join our cause. Our numbers grow in size and strength as each day passes. Perhaps you are prepared to test your mettle, warrior. Among the first of my champions was Nathanos, now known as the Blightcaller. Few exist with more dedication or vigor amidst our ranks. Seek him in the Eastern Plaguelands. He resides at the Mayor's Stead, occasionally roaming the decimated waste, slaying all Scourge and Alliance filth that cross his path. Pretty damn strong too, Nathanos. I fought him on my level 60 dwarf hunter. I think it was the final episode. We fought Nathanos and took him down. I guess he would be friendly with us because we're horde, hopefully. He's pretty tough. You need like a 5 to 10 man raid to take him down. So we'll probably end up seeing him eventually. Hopefully he's friendly. If he's not, our character will just get demolished. I think he'll be friendly to the horde. We'll see. And if you don't remember Nathanos, he is from Battle for Azeroth, guys. He's like one of the protagonists, I guess you could say, in that expansion. Maybe we'll see him in classic Battle for Azeroth if that ever comes out. Alright, so let's get on the elevator here. Hopefully we do not, have anything bad happen to us. You never know. Going up is usually not that bad, but a glitch can happen. You can get, like, stuck here trying to get off. It's kind of a scary situation if that ever happens. Not too sure what to do there. Some people say don't jump, you just stand there. But if you stand and then the door closes, you move, the elevator's not there anymore. The platform, so you gotta watch out. And we are going to the Western Plaguelands again today, guys. We're going to take on some of the wildlife there. And we are going to turn in a few quests. Just looking for some kill quests to do. We still have 32 minutes on Songflower, 21 minutes on a 26 stamina, power word fortitude. We got some junk. I think we can sell it here, I believe.
What skin, glorious skin.
Is there a vendor here? Right here.
You might have noticed my skin's
Forgot
not
about all the
so
junk
well
we
to think
got.
I used to worry about my pores. Hardly any skin left to worry about these days.
Keep this food?
In a way, it's very freeing.
I guess so. We could eat it.
Embrace the shadow.
Could have got rid of this too. This heavy mage weave.
I'm listening.
Still have a bunch of bombs that I haven't used in a long time. And then we have these Fellwood slime samples that we don't need anymore. The Everlook report, I think we need to turn that in for a quest. But not bad, we got a decent amount of bag space there. So we'll turn in this quest here. The Everlook report. Probably won't do Scarlet Diversions. Tried to do that and we're getting blown up by arcane missiles. Not a fun one. The termite mound's kind of a pain. And some of them are Scholomance quests. Argent Dawn Commission. We'll see what we get. Our quest log is pretty full, though. We have 20 quests at the moment. Alright, here we are.
Well met, friend. I am Officer Garrosh, and I am a proud member of a worldwide organization known as the Argent Dawn. Our cause is to fight swiftly and mercilessly against any element of evil that surfaces in Azeroth. We are not a political body, nor do we ever wish to become one. Our cause is singular, and to that end we call both the Horde and Alliance as friends. Friends in the cause of stamping out evil, for the Dawn, my brother. Resourceful for a human, Grigor is. He's been dealing with the Steamweedle cartel for some time now, and has become an expert on the art of goblin negotiations. Though it's true that the goblins' primary loyalties lie with those who have the largest coin purses, they also know and respect the value of diplomacy. If anything, it provides them with repeat customers. At any rate, the Argent Dawn acknowledges you for your effort. Please have this with our thanks. All who fight evil on behalf
That's all the
of
way
the
up
Argent
here.
Dawn must don our commission. Wearing such will earn
Yeah,
your
we're not
right
going
to
there
claim
for-
rewards our quartermasters have to
Probably not
offer.
going there
While
today.
under commission, you'll be able to acquire Scourge Stones from Slain Scourge. These are marks of insignia that they sometimes possess. Procure these insignia and bring them to me. For each set you turn in, you will receive our marker of heroism, the Argent Dawn Valor Token. Achieve your destiny, adventurer. Join the fight today.
Alright, so we got the Argent Dawn Valor... Argent Dawn Commission Trinket. We put that on, so... while we're in the Plaguelands, it allows for acquisition of Scourge Stones. On behalf of the Argent Dawn, and then we can turn those in. Not I forget what you get, I think it just gets Argent... helps you get more Argent Dawn rep. Which is not a bad thing to get. So we're gonna head over here, pick up the Wildlife Suffers 2. And we'll probably just do that quest today. Maybe we'll head over here and turn in this quest. And the Champion of the Banshee Queen, yeah. Yeah, and the Thanos gives us a bunch of quests. It's kind of cool. I haven't done those yet. I didn't know he was a quest giver for the Horde. Alright, so we have to watch out at these little farms here. They're loaded with ghouls and zombies and stuff like that. Yeah, and there's like a big cauldron there. Blood of Heroes. This summons elites. What the heck is that? Where is it? Maybe we'll just start with this thing. A rotting ghoul. This place is kind of rough. I don't really like these. I almost died on my Night Elf Rogue trying to do these cauldron quests. So we have to fight our way here. Quest givers, I think, is inside one of these broken down homes. There's an undead mage. Get ourselves a food buff. He's just hanging out here. His name's Vikros. I wonder if he's trying to do the same quest as me. We have a disease, contagion, rot. That kind of sucks. Can get rid of it, though. Time between attacks increased by 33%. Casting speed reduced by 25%. 5% chance to spread contagion to allies when hit. That's a terrible debuff. Like a very, very terrible debuff. Gotta watch out with this guy, though. He's kind of... You never know what can happen. He might pull too much stuff. It's only 3 minutes on the debuff, though, so it's not too bad of a debuff, but it's not good to have debuffs like that. Pull another ghoul. Slowly make our way into this little hut. We're looking for I think it's like a TAUREN on the ground, something like that. We have to do a few quests for him. This mage is helping us out, though. As long as he doesn't pull a bunch of stuff and has to run away. There we go, we got a Scourge Stone. So there's our first one. I think we could turn these in at Light's Oak Chapel as well. Alright, so here's the quest giver over here. I think we're fine to walk in and talk to him.
Please help me, brother. I will soon pass from this world. And though I suffer, I know I shall not anymore once I pass. The wildlife, though, my brother, the wildlife suffers too, and it knows no release. I ask for your aid with my last breaths of life. While there was little I could do alone to thwart the scourge, I nevertheless came to these lands to try and heal the damage done to nature.
It's like he's on the second part.
From the plague that continues to choke these lands, unable to find mercy and peace. I ask for you to continue what I could not finish here. There is no salvation for the suffering animals but a sweet and merciful release. Seek out diseased wolves nearby and put them down. Please, adventurer, end their misery. Doing so will surely soothe mine.
These guys can root us, so gotta watch out for these spiders. These wolves are kind of a pain to find. Dawson's Diaries here. Not a bad quest. So many spiders. Where the heck are the wolves, man? If we go any further north, we'll run into the Scarlet Crusade. Oh, there it is right there. Like a barrier here. There we go, our first diseased wolf. Looks like there's a few up this way. We lost that debuff, that's good. And a study, recent study was released. It revealed almost 50% of gamers have considered quitting due to cheaters. Wow. Shocker. A lot of cheating in this game we're playing. That's for sure. So much cheating that it's almost like normal to cheat. It's like whatever, everybody's doing it. So I'm talking about gold selling, gold buy. I know I rant about it a lot, but it does make the game like a lot worse. Got the infected wound debuff. 12 physical damage taken increased by 12. Only 5 minutes. I did forget to make Undercity our home. Kind of a mistake, I guess. You'll just have to run back. I was thinking about going out here to Lightsoap Chapel and getting light point there. We are getting tender wolf meat from these wolves, so that's good. We will go there after this quest. We'll pick up the grizzly quest and then make our way up there. There's a Scarlet Crusade Lumberjacks. Looks like these wolves and spiders are friends. Zerker Dave is down. I do a venture company strip miner. And Stranglethorn Vale. Yeah, those are not a good group of goblins to be messing with. The ones in STV are pretty dangerous. Alright, so we don't want to get too close to lumberjacks. No, they're not too bad. They got rend and cleave. But we are hunting for wolves. This is like the best spot to find them. But it is still kind of rough. Let's make our way down here, see if we run into one. Strange because we seem to be the only... Actually, never mind. There's Night Elf Hunter here. Roaming around. There's another wolf there. Nice. But yeah, I seen this a crazy clip of somebody cheating during the Battlefield 6 beta. Now, it's debatable if they're cheating or not. People don't know, but the way the person was playing, like, they were moving. Like, the way they would kill targets is just insane. Like, you could tell, it looked like aimbot, but if they're not cheating, that's a compliment, right? You can pretty much play like you're an aimbot. And some people think they were cheating during the beta. The reason why people think the person was cheating, the way this person was playing, like, they would kill a target and then instantly, like, snap over to the next one. Right when that target was dead. And then just annihilate that target instantly, like, their mouse over to the next one. It's almost like they knew how many bullets they needed to put into the body before the target went down. There's some clips of the guy, like, aiming at people that are behind walls. It's kind of like a signal that they're aimbotting. I hope Battlefield 6 isn't flooded with cheaters, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Looks pretty good. It reminds me of COD. But I hope it still has that Battlefield large-scale war vibe to it. And supposedly they're going to come out with the servers that you can just hop onto. Like the old school Battlefield. It's not just going to be, you know, matchmaking, queuing up for stuff. Like, you can hop into a server and just have some fun. which is how I would usually play Battlefield. You just hop into a server, have some fun. It's not nothing serious. But they are adding matchmaking to Battlefield. I think Battlefield did that to try to attract a different kind of FPS player. They don't just want casuals anymore. They wanted to try to attract the, you know, the hardcore FPS community. Which is cool. I think there's room for both communities in that game. Oh, we got another disease. It's only 5 minutes. I think we should save our jungle remedies for like the 30-minute diseases. Okay. There's another wolf here. So we found the last 2 wolves we need. What do we get here? The Thaumaturgist Staff of the Owl. 15 intellect, 15 spirit, two-handed staff, 51.8 damage per second. Does 181 damage. It's actually better than our Whirlwind Axe. Just the stats on it suck, so it's probably not better. But if it had Strength Stam or Strength Agi, that would be a better weapon. No doubt about it. Sort of like our Gallant Flame Verge of Agility. Like that's a better weapon. Just we have to level it up. That would take quite a while. There we go. It's the final wolf. Let's head back down here. We'll turn this in. Hopefully we don't have to fight too hard to get in there to turn it in, but try to be safe. I think the next one will is the grizzly one. So we'll try to slay a few grizzlies before we make our way into the Eastern Plaguelands. Very spooky. How many? 3 meats. Not bad. To watch out. Running through here. Alright, we're back. Looks like everything's spawned again. This guy just crept in. He's getting chased. Level 57 human paladin. And this guy's gotta watch out here. A lot of freezing ghouls. I think we're kind of safe fighting one of these guys, as long as we don't pull the other one. We can charge now. Try to pull him back. So it's hard to run away from. I don't know what I would rather fight, these guys or probably these ones over the Contagion Rod ones. So getting the Contagion Rod debuff is kind of brutal. That stun is terrible though. Not a fan of that stun. Nine minutes on our Songflower. Yeah, these guys are brutal. 3-second stuns. That could kill us easily. Do you imagine them chain stunning you? Multiple mobs here? Yeah, that was terrible. It was brutal. I love range is always better than physical deeps. Like a mage would just delete all this stuff. It doesn't matter what they do. The only thing mages need to worry about are other casters. And the funny thing is, melee have to worry about them as well. Let's get a food buff. We're gonna need that 120 health. We just lost the stam buff. We can range pull. How many bullets we get? I always keep forgetting to buy bullets. We got 47 bullets, so we're good for now. Hopefully we can hit this guy. We're missing and we're 2 levels higher. Oh, this is looking crappy, dude. What a crappy start. He's beating the crap out of us. We don't have that debuff anymore, though, from the wolves. Well, that's nice. We're not taking extra physical damage. Yeah, stun. Pretty nasty. But this chilled, slowing our attacks by 25%. Alright, so we don't want to get the Contagion. That's kind of rough. If you get Contagion Rod and he puts Chilled up on you, that's 50% slower attacks. that's pretty bad. I think we'll deal with this Freezing Ghoul. I don't think there's anything in there. Hopefully someone makes their way over here to help us out. Or just at least deal with one. Blood of Heroes summons elites. What the heck is that? I'm gonna look that up after this. Like, it's probably an elite that summons elites. Never even heard of that. I know there's elites around each of these cauldrons. They hold like a key to get into them. What's it called? Blood of Heroes? Western Plaguelands? Oh, it's an object. Beware of picking one of these up if you are lucky to find one. 2 elite mobs will spawn and attack you. Okay. That's good to know. So it looks like there's like blood on the ground. That's Blood of Heroes right there. You pick that up, 2 elites will kill you. That's it. Don't touch that. Oh, what's this? I've seen... That's such a clip. I'll pull this guy. That's what they mean by that. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't get the contagion. If we get the contagion, then fighting this freezing ghoul will be a pain. Maybe we'll just use Jungle Remedy. Because I think we have to fight this guy to get inside. Could always just try to run. I didn't know what Bloody Heroes was. I know there's like a heroes thing here. Like there's a fallen hero. You shouldn't like talk to him either. So if you like summon the fallen hero, he'll get up and just completely wreck you. We got the contagion rot. We'll just use a jungle remedy on that. So I just want to sneak in, and I'm hoping he just backs off. I don't want to pull two. That'd be kind of rough.
I sense that the souls of those wolves you have put down now have rest. They and I.
Let's get out of here.
For a merciful release. The wolves are not alone in their suffering within this damnable place, adventurer. Please, I have need of you once more. To the east of where we are, near where the eastern plague lands begin, once proud and majestic grizzlies roamed the countryside. The plague released by the scourge has sundered these beasts too. They wander the countryside, agonized by the stiffening of their muscles and the rotting of their fur and flesh. I ask of you to end their misery as well. The only cure for their suffering is a swift death, one that must be ministered by your hand.
Alright, now we gotta deal with grizzlies. I remember them not being too hard to find. And there's one right there. They got infected wound. Theirs is a bit stronger than the one we had to deal with. The wolves take three extra damage. We'll try to make our way over to Light's Hope Chapel. Turn in a few quests. It looks like I didn't really need to use a jungle remedy. We were able to get in and out of there without pulling, but if we did pull something, I didn't really want to have that debuff on me. Still have 4 left. Could use one now for this, but it's only 5 minutes. This bear's going over to see a spider. We'll fight whatever we find here, if we find any like easy kills. But we're on our way to Light's Hope Chapel now, and we'll also try to turn in some quests. They're kind of easy to turn in. Just want to get the flight point there. Maybe we can make our way up here and pick up these 3 quests. Pretty good quests to pick up from Tyrian Foraging. Just have to make our way up the river here. And I would have to get rid of... So what we'll do is we'll turn in this quest into Thanos. He's got a Plague Bats quest we'd want to pick up, though. Yeah, we'll probably just get rid of another one. Wildlife Suffers 2. Rabina Saturna. Will we go to Moonglade to turn that in? It starts a quest chain. That's... Never know. I have my hearse set to Everlook, so we could actually get there kind of fast. Probably should have turned that in. Ripple Recovery. In the Hinterlands. Heck is that quest? What's right here? It's a level 48 quest, though. We're level 57. I think we're kind of past that now. Alright, so let's go see Tyrion. He's hanging out in a shack in the Eastern Plaguelands. Pretty cool story, Tyrion's story. He's like, goes from like a hermit in a shack to taking down the Lich King. Let's get this mithril here. It's too bad that his son joined the Scarlet Crusade, though. Or you can sneak by these runts. Probably wouldn't have joined them if his dad was around more. But the Alliance kind of gave him the boot for helping an orc. An honorable orc. Spirit of Xanalar. It's dropping. These are great quests to have. So let's get a bunch of XP and
race does not dictate honor, person. While
we'll actually
you
get to
remain
start
on
the
my
quest chain
farmstead,
too.
I ask that you remember and respect this credo. I have known orcs who have been as honorable as the most noble of knights and humans who
Yes.
have been vile as the most ruthless of scourge. But I shall not bore you with tales of my youth. There is much work to be done. If that
He's
is
talking about that orc he saved.
If you are going to remain here, I ask only that you earn your keep. We have many nuisances that could use some discipline. You can start with the plague hounds and their runts. I cannot offer much in return, but you are guaranteed a warm meal and some conversation should you succeed. Woe to those that foolishly wander into the plaguelands. All manner of foulness inhabit these woods, from the fanatical Scarlet Crusade, who will kill any that do not bear the mark of the crusade, to the murderous scourge, who only look to bolster their numbers by adding more undead to their ranks. Even the wildlife have been transformed into rapacious man-eating beasts. I ask that you destroy those that would strike from the skies, the plague bats. My food supplies are running low, person. I am ashamed to admit that I might not have enough food to share with you. Could you assist an old man with a simple task? Around here, the only manner of beast unaffected by the ravages of the plague are the carrion worms. While rather bland in taste, the meat of the worms can easily be preserved to last for months. I will need several £100 to restock for the coming winter.
There's Tyrion right there. Pretty badass mace. I just take a screenshot of Tyrion. Alright, let's go see Nathanos now. And he gives us another bat quest, so we can kind of combo those two quests together. Gives us a quest to take down the noxious and monstrous ones, though. They're the bigger bats. There's a Tauren Druid. Oh. Getting chased by a runt. I think we'll be fine. Kodo's pretty fast. Now you see, like, we have a bunch of quests we can do. Have to watch out over here, though. There's like a scar that's pretty damn deep that we could fall into. And you take quite a bit of damage if you fall damage. I don't think you can die, but you could be almost dead. And then if you pull something after you land, you'll probably get wrecked. There's the Thanos' house right up here. The Maristead. There he is. Thanos Blightcaller. He's a higher level than Tyrion. He looks so much different. Doesn't he? He looks so much different in this version of the game compared to, you know, Battle for Azeroth.
No doubt.
Looks more like a human.
Inept simpletons sent from the Dark Lady to train under a champion. I've sent every one of you back to her in pieces.
Which one should we
I don't
take?
see why it will be any different this time. Mine, however, is not to question why, but instead to do as the Dark Lady bids. Surely the Dark Lady does not believe you worthy to meet her champion. You are here to feed my hounds, yes. There could be no other reason for this interruption. You cannot take 2 steps off of this farm without running into one of those obnoxious bats. I want to be able to take the hounds out and slaughter Scourge without being accosted by any damned dirty bats. Obviously, I have better things to do with my time than mindlessly kill bats day in and day out. You, however...
One hit, I get knocked off my mount, like, by a little runt. I'm on a Kodo.
Get out of my sight and don't come back until you've killed a fair number of those winged demons. Don't disappoint
Some
me.
respect on the Kodos. Little... little nip at the ankle, and we're right off our mount. Probably get a food buff here. Shouldn't run like that, though. I should just fight. If we pull, we should fight. It's a little safer. Just need to make sure we don't pull anything else. Let's keep going. Our journey to Light's Hope Chapel continues. We're full-on quests now. Will be Duskwing. Where? There he is. Oh man, this is brutal. There's a road here. You just go find the road. There is a road. It's just a little bit south here. What the heck? Oh crap. Oh no. No, I'm not fighting him. I said I should, but I think we can get away. So stick to the road. Little Pamela's down here. We can have a chat with her. I'm not too sure if we'll continue the quest, but we can go have a chat with little Pamela. Wow. Old 60 Rogue went down in Blackrock Spire. Died to a Rage Talon Dragon spawn. Where's my sister Jessica? She left so long ago when I was just a little girl. She cried so much when she went away. I don't know why she cried. Maybe she fell and hit her toe. When Jessica was here, we used to play games and dance and pick pretty flowers around the house. And sometimes we'd hide when we saw Daddy coming home, then jump out and surprise him. Come back, Jessica. If you come back, then maybe Daddy will too, and we can all play together again. So we have to find her doll. I don't know if we'll do that today. We do have the quest though. They're in here. When you get the doll, these like things spawn. I don't know if we can handle them. When you pick up like little, like a piece of the doll. Got a little buff here. But we'll get swarmed by a spirit. There's one right there. This would be kind of a crappy play way to die. Let's see if we can handle this guy. Okay. It's not looking good. We're so weak, man. We hit like a wet noodle. Well, two of these guys would be in a lot of trouble. Still have health pod. Reduces movement speed, slows our attacks. So everybody has this like chilled ability. Just keep on fighting though. Another one. Yeah, it's time to use it. It's too bad. This guy can fight. Fight the fighter. We're not fighting them. Clearly they're good, pretty good at fighting. So we're not picking up these dolls. There's another one there. Come back later. It's like everything counters warriors. Reduces your movement speed and also slows your attacks by 25%. Pick it up later, maybe. It's kind of lame how I had to use a health pot there. Well, at least we got to turn that quest in. And we have, you know, retail. I just didn't want to use it just in case we pull like 2 of them. Then we'll really need retail. And then there is a town that we need to avoid here. I think running around this way might be a good idea. Alright, we got our health pot cooldown back. Bunch of ghouls over here. And H-Shriekers. And gargoyles. This is a pretty brutal one. Banshee Curse reduces hit by 10%. Did we get by the town? Yeah. There we go. Now we're heading towards the Scarlet, so much of Elite Scarlet Crusade here. Kind of don't want to get too close. We're gonna have to bail from the road soon. Trying to get to Light's Hope Chapel. Hopefully we can sneak by these demon dogs. Scarlet Cleric? Where? Probably around, like, over the other side. Oh, these plague hounds, man. But yeah, over here, there's all Elite Scarlet Crusade. And there we go, we made it. We made it to Light's Hope Chapel. Zaeldar the Outcast, that's a quest we might pick up later. A lot of quests here.
Light be with you.
Don't want to
Light
talk
bless
to
you.
that light master. May the light guide you in these troubling times, warrior. What brings you here to this beacon of hope in the middle of darkness and despair?
This is a very special book you have brought me. I'd like to tell you that special in this case means unique and quite possibly illuminating, but that remains to be seen. Ooh, who in their right mind thinks this up? Well, now, I've heard of this Umbrance that Gregor spoke of, so this isn't without merit. I'll do my best to decipher it. As for you, please have this, courtesy of the Argent Dawn. While you are here, perhaps there are some other things you can aid us with.
Back to Undercity we go. Let's get out of here. I wasn't gonna pick up the Spirits quest to take down the Spirits of Darrowshire. Those are the spirits we just fought. That guy that was beating the crap out of us. Have to kill 15 of those. I don't think we'll fight them. All these quests here will be kind of tough. But good thing is we got them all picked up, so we can just focus on fighting the next time we're out here. Probably deal with these bears first. But we're pretty weak. As you can tell, you know, we have trouble. Any 2v1 is kind of tough. Even with all the gear, it's still pretty damn weak. Which is why I'm a fan of just getting Songflowers and farming XP. It's 5% crit and 15 all stats. It helps quite a bit. But we'll do as many quests as we can here. I might keep Everlook as our hearth just in case. We can just hearth back there anytime and pick up a Songflower. It's close to Orgrimmar too, which is there's some buffs there as well. But I'm happy we got the flight point here. This place here is brutal. Anderhall. Don't want to go through there. We got a little bit of XP today. A lot of traveling. We turned in all of the quests that we picked up from Winterspring. Could easily die in the Plague Lands. That's for sure. But I think the quests that we have are pretty chill. Like the runts and the bats and the worms, it's not that bad. And then the bears aren't that bad either. So we picked some easy ones. It's the Nathanos one could be kind of a pain. They're the stronger bats. But we'll see if we want to take them down. I think after finishing up all those quests, we'll probably be 58. And then we'll unlock a few new abilities. With Pummel Rank 2, Sunder Armor 5, and Thunderclap 6, which is not too bad. Pretty good. I think fighting against a lot of those mobs, I'll have to use Demo Shout a bit more, and maybe Thunderclap. So we take less damage. Probably should have done that against that Darrowshire guy. It's doing way too much damage to us. But there we go, guys. That was pretty good. Next episode, we'll head back to the Plague Lands, and we will complete some more quests. But that's going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.